Hello, people. I hope you're doing good right now. I hope everything is stupendous with you right now. Ooh. Um. Yeah. So, if you're here for a reason, if you're here, you're here for a reason. Um. And if you're not here, you'll be here eventually, or you will be here in this energy, just a different setting. And that's so amazing to be able to say, because the energy that you have circulates around the next person that you make contact with. We are all a part of this circle, this cycle. We're all in the cycle. We're all a part of the cycle. So these emotions, feelings, and things that rise up from you, these things that you want to hold strong, hold near to you forever, they aren't meant to be hold. They aren't meant to be in a cell. They're not meant to be just set in one single motion or one single direction. Everybody gets to flow in the direction that one has already passed through. They just get to experience it differently. And maybe that's where jealousy comes from, because we all get to experience different things. And if somebody tells a story, for example, like this is why you have to be grateful. This is one example. If you're on an island and there's two different sides to the island, one person could be on the left side and one person could be on the right side. On the left side of the island, if you look out far and beyond, there's only ocean. There's no other island. And once you go to the other side and you look to the right side where the other person is, you can see a boat in the far distance. So when these two lives end up living themselves out and just walking the path that they need to, and that they were brought here to do, it's different. One maybe stays on the island, they learn from that experience and they flourish. Excuse me, burp for um and then the other one, they see the boat, they see an opportunity, and they take it, and they wave that boat down. They do everything they can to get that boat over to them, and they're on two different sides of the island, so they don't know that they're there, either of them, each of them, for either of them. But when the other person on the right is looking for the boat, is waving down the boat, they are making this physical effort to put in attention to themselves, to expand their opportunities. Because once he's in that boat, there's so many other things that you could do compared to when he was standing on the island and just trying to get the boat's attention. It's just an analogy. It's just an example. But anyways, see, like, these two people live two different lives, but at the end they both flourished. They both ended up rising above that problem, rising above that construed, like, back and forth, either with themselves or with their physical problem that they're perceiving. You know, the man that is with the island by himself, can see only water, might be in this state of mind where he believes that there is no other island, that there is no other person, that there is no other situation or way to get out of there, and that is their life, that is his life, and he's gonna stay there because that's what he knows. And until a boat arrives, then maybe he will find out. But it's all due time, all with due time. If the man on the right left first, and then the man on the left eventually, they both left. They both felt in a tangent, in the, like, they both felt it, but one can describe it differently than the other. One sees it differently than the other. One thinks about it differently than the other. And then once we put these stories into the ears of others, that's how they get inspired to do more, to see more, to be more, to hear more, you know? And then we tune in, we tune out the noise, and we tune into those channels that we're able to perceive ourselves in. Let's take an example right now. Let's see what energy is for example, when it's, yeah, the perfect example, like when it's hot outside, when it's hot and humid, and you're just trying to regulate your breath, take that sip of water to cool you down, but nothing is working, and it's still hot. You need to wait till you get home to the AC, or you need to wait till you take a cold shower, or you need to wait until you need to wait. During that waiting period, you get to make the choice. Literally, it's presented to you on a silver platter. You get to make the choice whether or not to complain about it or to do something about it. In this example, in this scenario, literally just your body heat and being uncomfortable, being hot and sweaty and grimy and dirty, and wanting to cool off, complaining about it, using the mouth and the word, and literally misusing your mouth, misusing the word. That's what complaining is. Because when you complain, when you say anything like it's hot, like you literally start to get the laziness and that kind of slanted energy that is just like unsure, doubtful, you know, like, can I really do this? Can I really stand here and survive? Like, yes you can. Yes you can. You've done it before and you can do it again. So yeah, so then you're in that hot wave, trying everything you can do, doing something about it, not complaining, right? Once you've tried to do everything, you just kind of have to wait. You have to wait. And maybe there's nothing physically that you can do, but mentally you can prepare yourself. You can put yourself in that mode, like, I'm about to take a shower. I have AC at home. I don't need to be dealing with this in the next, like, I don't need to be, like, I'm about to be where I need to be, so I don't need to be dwelling and making myself reminisce on the things that brought me there, knowing that I'm in a place that I don't want to be, but I'm still thinking of the things that I got there to the place that I don't want to be. So once we start initiating the positive thoughts, the positive words to ourselves, to our person, we start to say, you know what? I am burning right now. You know, my clothes, everything is sweaty, everything is wrong right now. I'm super uncomfortable, and there's a million more things wrong. But I know I have a shower at home. But I know I'm able to wash my clothes. But excuse me. Why am I burping so much? But I'm able to wash my clothes. But you know, I'm able to drink water for now to keep me cool for now. And until that water is done, like, you know, I know I'm on my way home. I know I'm in that movement. So, you know, complaining just stops that movement. And then continuing saying, yeah, I'm here. I'm there. I'm positive. I got this. Don't worry. I'm about to take a shower. I'm about to cool down. I don't need to be taking an emotion and exploding with it. I don't need to be this angry person or this this person that reacts in a negative way. Like, it's just that there's a more better precise wording for that I can use, but that's what my brain is at. It's like a negative way. And so once it's a negative way, people do tend to follow you. You have this light, so people, you have this bright shining light. So it's like once you start to dim it on yourself, everybody looks at you and wonders, maybe I should do that too. And it's awfully painful to see that happen, because then it's torment on yourself. You tell yourself, why did I do that? Instead of, let me change. Let me retract and let me reintroduce myself. Let me reintroduce that idea, and let me reintroduce the fact that, you know, there is a truth and there is a lie. And, you know, to be in such like a circle and a cycle with yourself, yeah, it doesn't really work out. Because if you're already a part of a cycle and you try to make your own cycle, you're just disrupting the whole cycle, and it's all fucked up for everybody, and you're fucking it up for everybody. Like, okay, but like in a respectful way. Like, that's just how I think of it. And so if you're here, you know what I'm talking about. You have some idea. You have that elevated thinking. So as we as a collective, as all of us in this world move together in this cycle, and one of us stops, we all need to help that person to get back up. Why do we need to be laughing at that person? Why do we need to feel so much better or sophisticated, or like, why do we need to have fancier plates than them? Like, you know, chin. 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 Anyways, you know. So yeah, there's no need to be delegating over another body, because each body is its body itself. You cannot control another body. Like, you still gotta control yours. And trying to control somebody else, that's also disrupting the cycle. You cannot be like, it's already like stated. So like, you cannot be, oof, like, this is a big thought right now. Hold on. Like, you cannot be running like, yeah, you cannot, that's a good example, I guess. But it's like, there's two ends: running, singing. If you do them together, you're probably gonna pass out. Like, if you're running at full speed and you start singing, like, it's possible. You can definitely do it, and you can sing very, very clearly. But once you start doing them together, it's like, ooh, ooh. Like literally, you might just pass out. You might literally have to stop running. You're gonna have to stop running to start singing. So it's like these little things that are moving you right now is so important that you take a look at and you reflect on it. Take what it is that you see with your eyes. Take it as if you were just watching yourself have that interaction with that other person, or have that interaction with your eyes and that thing, or you know, that thing, that tree, that grass, your eyes just looking at it, the sky. Like, see how that makes you feel. Write it down, draw it out, you know, speak of it. See how that makes you feel when you're observing, when you're just sitting there in the moment. And observing is listening, hearing. Yeah, listening. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, this is for somebody out there. Somebody needs to listen. And so seeing, listening, hearing, you're observing, and tasting too, like everything, all the senses, and smelling. You're observing, taking in the birds, the grass, the tree, the green, the camera. Like, I feel seen right now. I feel content, and I feel like I just need to mesmerize this moment. But yeah, that's it for this video. If this finds you, take what is for you, and if it's not for you, you will know. You will know what aligns with you and what feels in your heart and your soul, and what makes that spark just lighten your path. So peace and love, people. Till the next one.